Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good week in the market. December 2nd, Friday. We're gonna look at price action on GME, some of the futures, the non-farm payroll, where I think the SPY is going. Technical analysis. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. Follow us on Twitter at Happy Money YT. Might do a spaces on there sometime this weekend. And we have Discord server. Link for those are in the description. They're all free and everything. Yeah, market rally today. The non-farm payrolls news was bearish for the most part, and that's where you had this sell-off right here at 8:30 when that data came out. But gave back or recovered basically all those losses from pre-market on the SPY here, just right back to back to that resistance. So I do think we are nearing a top on the market, but I think CPI, I think it'll probably just chop for a bit until CPI finds some kind of range to play in. Maybe come down here to the 400 bounce, and then probably 410 area for resistance, kind of that area. And then CPI, I think it's next week, maybe the week after. So I think SPY could come up a little further. There's a little bit further to go to reach that fib level, and also the resistance back here that we made. So I think it could go a little bit further, but not sure how much. That said, I mean, today's a nice green candle over the 9 moving average and a bullish MACD, so momentum's there. So it could kind of keep grinding up even. Just I don't see big moves happening yet until data, at least. So yeah, actually it does look bullish still. There's not really any major resistances yet. Yeah, not really until I think that fib level. So should see that continue to move up. I've been looking at IWM a little bit more because that's when I've been trading the futures on. I like the contract size for the mini. It's just the right amount. The full size ES is, I don't like to trade that size yet. So yeah, I've been watching this one, and so is the ETF for the Russell 2000, and this has fully retraced back up to that shoulder right here. So it's already found that as resistance, and it's now double topped on that. So small caps could come down maybe before the SPY. It could maybe start leading the way down. Not sure if it does break that resistance. I suppose it could come up here to 191. It could outpace it, I guess. Yeah. It's not looking as bullish as SPY's chart though, just because it's kind of this double top. This green candle is not opened over the 9 moving average. There's some things I look for. MACD is bullish, but yeah, it looks like it's kind of rejecting that grind up. So I traded it. Let's see. Last night I opened up shorts on the actually it was on ES. I opened up shorts, and just at close because I saw it rejecting, and it'd been rallying all day. Super overbought, and I'm going to poke this natural gas bear or bull. No, I'll leave it alone. Anyways, yeah, I opened up that ES short, which worked out well. This morning it was up after the non-farms came out. I just had a stop limit on it when I opened it up. I opened it up pretty good, and then it thankfully never hit my stop limit, so it stayed open. And then this morning I checked it after non-farms. Either it hit my limit or I was going to be up a lot, and I was up a lot on it. So I actually closed it out pretty much right around here, almost right away. So it was up 1,200 to start the day, which was nice. Since yesterday or the other day I realized it's like 4 or 5 grand losses, unfortunately. But I kind of traded a lot of that gain away, unfortunately, today. But it's okay. It's good. But I did actually catch this upside move for the most part on the market, and then did some good times in there. I poorly traded UNG a couple times. This one's just, it's kind of wild. It just has weird, I got caught in with this one with this false breakout. I went long here on that pullback because it had been grinding up, and then it sold off here, and I closed for loss, which was a good idea because it did this then. And actually I flipped it, closed for loss and then flipped once it kind of broke this support here. So on this candle, yeah, that was a pretty big loss. Flipped to the short side, which you think, oh, it's a huge gainer. I don't know why I didn't gain huge on that one. I'm not sure. I closed it out and kind of reopened it a couple times. Maybe even went long here again. Yeah, just maybe overtraded a little bit. Just kind of opening it up, and then once it moves in your direction a little bit, just setting the stop loss, and I guess just kind of being patient, looking for the supports and resistances. That gas sometimes when it just gets volatile though, so I just get kind of crazy on it. But yeah, I think it's getting close to a bottom here, so I might play a little bounce on it, and we'll see. We'll see if it holds this kind of low down here, or if it flushes through. If it flushes through, it could go down a lot. On the futures, that's around the $6 level. But yeah, it's right about at that low. So looks like today's gonna close bearish on the MACD on that daily too. So might have a little more down to go. I'm gonna play this bounce into close though on it. Hopefully, got engulfing on the right here on that green bullish MACD. We'll see if it has a little. It has basically no bounces today. GME, there it goes. GME has been holding up oddly well. It's been like it's in SLD period or something. It's very strange. A little suspicious. Yesterday, that beautiful bull flag here on the hourly. Another almost perfect textbook one today on the hourly. Volume is increasing. Let's see. Today is less than yesterday, but more than the day before. So average volume is increasing on it, which is good. There's a time that this reminds me of though. I was trying to look back to find it. It's almost like this time. Remember this time when post split and this thing just like melted up? Not much volatility, somewhat pretty low volume for GME for when it rallies. And then it hit that kind of resistance point. I think that was it, or maybe it was even here. So not sure if this is just a precursor to some crazy volatility like we had here, and we're about to see that, hopefully, or if we're just going to see a slow melt up to kind of the next resistance of 30 or 32, and then kind of trade in a higher range. The fact that we've been consolidating for like 3 months now, I think we're due for a pinch, and earnings coming up would be a great catalyst for that. So either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we rip hard, and then it shorts into earnings, I believe, or we kind of keep melting up like this until earnings, and then maybe a dump, but then maybe a rip after earnings, or we keep melting up, or just trade in the range kind of that we're in, and then earnings, and it just rips after earnings. So none of those equations have a dump. No, there are some dumps in there, but I don't see us breaking this low, unless the market probably really crashes, and that could happen. There could be some news event or something that would actually crash the market, and I see that coming really at any time. Honestly, we're just kind of floating along with different economic data basically coming out that's causing these longer term trends. But overall, I mean, we're in a bear market, and we're right kind of at the point of resistance here. So I could see this coming the next, 7-8 weeks, however long this is right here. Another move like this down, which would bring us down here into that 300 range. So if it's not a crazy crash, I think GME will probably hold up here. And even if it is, it might still. So yeah, today I got shares on this Webull account because I forgot to yesterday when it was rallying, which is good. I kind of got a little better cost. No, not even, because it's higher. Whatever. So I got shares on here, some swing shares, and then all my short puts are now shares. I've got a pretty. I'm fully exposed now on GME shares. Don't have any options. I traded him some yesterday, did some bigger scalps with larger positions. Ended up negative on it, but it was a good experience because I was learning, and I've not really done that before. So just using even stop losses on the options, which I've never really done, is very strange. Yeah, so I think I'll probably implement that once GME really starts going. And that might be on Monday, might be on Tuesday, but I think it'll probably be this month. I said it last month, we're gonna hit that 35 again, but didn't happen. But I'm gonna say this month, I think we're gonna see that 35 again. And hopefully much higher, potentially much higher. But yeah, we'll be streaming earnings on Wednesday after hours, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for that. We'll see you on Discord, guys. Peace out.